Hey guys, what's up? My name's Nicole. Welcome back to my channel, Real Talk Recovery, where we talk about recovery from addiction and I share my life with you. Um, I wanted to come on here today because I was watching a video and the video is on After Prison Show, and it's actually a guy that Joe is doing an interview with, right? Hey Alicia, what's up, girl? And I don't know if you guys have ever heard of the After Prison Show, but this guy who runs it, his name is Joe. And what he's been doing is he's been interviewing guys who are like just getting out of prison and stuff like that. Well, he had a guy on today, or he uploaded the video today, named Corso. And hey mom. And the young man had just gotten out of prison, and he was he came on Joe's channel and he was talking about, how he was wanting to find a Suboxone doctor to go to because he was afraid that since he was just getting out of prison that he was going to relapse on opiates, and he was an IV opiate addict, and that he doesn't want to, get out, or he's already out of prison, come out of prison, relapse, and die, because he's had friends who have died because of shooting up, heroin that had fentanyl in it. And so he was wanting to find a Suboxone clinic, which, I mean, when you come out of prison and you have no recovery, right? He's just coming straight out of prison into the free world. I think that is a great idea, because Suboxone, can help him until he gets his recovery strong, or he might not even want to do recovery, and he might just want to be on Suboxone, so that way it'll keep him from using heroin, right? So I went ahead and I commented, hey girl, I went ahead and I commented on the video and said, hey, I'm on Suboxone, and I have a whole channel where we talk about being on medically assisted treatment, and if you need support, you can come over and hang out with us every Friday at 7 p.m., And so I wanted to come over here and talk to you guys about it, because I think it's really important for everyone to understand that it doesn't matter. No, this is my phone. So I think it's important for people to understand, like, it doesn't matter if you are, on medically assisted treatment, or what medically assisted treatment you're on. That I saw a lot of people in the comment section of this video, talking about, oh, I've been on Suboxone for this many years. I mean, you guys go and look at the video. It's on Joe from After Prison Show's channel. I was actually using it yesterday, Mom. I'm trying to figure out how to go live from the damn thing. So, anyway, there's so many people, you guys, in the comment section of his channel talking about medically assisted treatment. So many people are on Suboxone, and we've got to get the message out there that there is support. Hey, Cindy, what's up, girl? That they're not alone, that just because I'm so serious. We need to get this freaking message out there to people, so that way they know that they're not alone. And if they need support, they can come over here to Real Talk Recovery, damn it. So, hey! So anyway, I was watching the video, and I was just like, and I'm going to tell you guys what I commented. I said, Corso, I am on Suboxone. I was an IV addict for 13 years, and I have 4 years sober because of AA, therapy, and Suboxone. I'm currently tapering off low and slow. I have a YouTube channel, and I would love for all of you to come over. We have MAT support groups every Friday at 7 Central. You are not alone, and Suboxone is an amazing tool, and you can recover. Okay? Now, I'm going to read to you guys the other comments. Okay? So, Johnny Boy 2645 says, multiple multiple years clean here, and I'm literally watching this while I have Suboxone dissolving in my mouth. Who cares if other people support that decision? I know where I would be without it. But with it, I'm clean, with my family, and have a good job. Live the life that you want to live, dude. Amen, Johnny boy. And then there's 17 replies under that comment, so let me read them to you guys. Okay, so Daniel says, I just got off Suboxone after 2 years. 15 years on opiates. Getting off Suboxone was hard, but I did it cold turkey. Sicker than hell. So that's why it's hard. When you jump off of Suboxone cold turkey, you're doing yourself a disservice. Okay? It's really the best thing to do is, like I said, you guys, taper low and slow. Okay. Just a question. Man, I don't know as an addict myself, and if I was already 4 years clean, wouldn't it be better to do Vivitrol? Okay, this is what somebody's question is. Because Suboxone could be that thing of wanting to still catch a buzz and it lead to relapse. Okay, so this is the thing. This is obviously somebody who doesn't understand that with Suboxone, you don't get a buzz. Okay, so then Johnny Boy said, I have a channel. Oh, that's me. Johnny Boy said, honestly, I was thinking the same thing when I got on Suboxone. I was coming directly off dope, so of course I had a high enough tolerance that the subs didn't get me high. Naloxone or Vivitrol might be enough, and not trying to accuse anybody of anything, but I do remember I knew who got out of jail and planned on seeing a sub doctor to have something to trade for dope. Oh, see? And so that's what people do is they get on Suboxone and then they have no intention of staying sober and they just trade it for heroin. And this is all in the comment section of this video. I'm reading y'all these comments. Yeah. Hey, We See You. What's up? Mom, you have to go over to We See You's channel, Mom. They put up a video about me, or not about me, but with me in it the other day, and I was singing Dad's song. Everybody's doing it, doing it, doing it, picking their nose and chewing it, chewing it. I'm talking about the After Prison Show. It's called After Prison Show. And he's got like 1 million subscribers, girl, and they're talking about Suboxone over there. Hey, Anthony, what's up? What you chatting on about? APS? Yes, about Corso. I was talking about, because I just watched that video where he was talking about... What, baby?
My will explode and nobody will ever get to play with it. It might explode my game.
Uh-oh.
No, for real, Sam.
Nana's right here. You want to say hi to her? Hey! Yeah, that's what we're talking about. We're talking about medically assisted treatment, a.k.a. Suboxone or methadone.
Did you dry my white light?
Absolutely. It's spinning now, Nate. This boy wants to wear this new shirt so bad that he's asking me about it every time he gets a chance. I'm drying it right now. This is Nathaniel, my son, for those of you guys that don't know. Say hi,
Mommy,
Nate.
I have to tell you something.
Okay. No, she's not on here. You're right. He keeps asking me about this girl. Her name's Lee.
Tell her.
And she put a kiss emoji on the screen.
What are they saying? What are they saying?
Oh, it's just Nana and a couple other people. So anyway, there's so many people, you guys, in the comment section. He is showing out. You know it, Mom. Hey, Alicia. Hey, girl. Where have you been? I hadn't seen you in about a week or so, I think. I saw you in the comment section on my community tab, but I didn't see you anywhere else.
I will kill you.
Okay,
guys.
so no, don't say that. That's not nice. No, we don't say kill.
I'll pee on you guys.
He's going to pee on us. Oh, Lord, help us all.
I will.
So, all these people now are in the comment section of this one comment saying to this guy, Johnny Boy, so one guy says to Johnny Boy that if the doctor puts him on medically assisted treatment and he's not in withdrawal, they're insane. Well, I'm here to tell you guys that when I got put on Suboxone, I was 2 weeks sober. 2 weeks sober. I got put on it because I couldn't stay sober. I had 2 weeks and I was about to go out and relapse. Like I had it planned. in my mind, and my son was not in my care. He was in the state's care. And it was like either I was going to get on Suboxone and have that extra help, or I was going to relapse. I mean, that's what was going to happen. And so it cracks me up when I see people that are so ignorant, that don't understand that it's like, just because you stay sober through abstinence doesn't mean everybody else is going to be able to do that. You know? Hey, Nate, will you please get off of me? Please.
Can you tell them that I said hi?
They all said hi to you, son. Get off. Please. Thank you. I guess it kind of upsets me because I see so many people and they comment like, okay, I love Alcoholics Anonymous, you guys. Like, I work the 12 steps. I love them. But it's like such an old thinking to think that every person is going to be able to recover through the 12 steps in abstinence, right? It's just not, it's not feasible. Not every person is going to be able to obtain recovery through abstinence. You know, like I've had to be on medically assisted treatment for the time that I've been on it, and now I'm tapering, right? And who knows? What if I taper off, you guys, and something bad happens and I go AWOL, and the next thing you know, I'm back on the streets getting high. Like, I really doubt that's going to happen because I don't want that to happen. But do you understand what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, why would we shame other people, right? Because they're on medically assisted treatment, you know? It's like it has taken me so long to like even get a regular, like, I have a schedule now. Like, I have Nate on a schedule. We have like things that we do every day. You know, baby, please get off my chair. It's very annoying. Well, it's annoying, and I
don't have to.
Yes, you do.
No.
Go. I don't know. I guess it hurts my heart to see people like attacking people in the comment section, like saying, "Oh, well, you're not clean." It's like, here's the real tea, okay? If you're judging someone else's sobriety and you're pointing the finger at them and telling them they're not sober, they're not clean, then you know what that tells me? That you are not working on you, and that you're not focusing on your recovery. Instead of judging someone else's journey, focus on your own recovery. We need to love each other, support each other, be kind to one another, encourage each other, right? Telling somebody, hey, guess what? You're on an opiate. You're not clean. Guess what? They already know that. They already know that, right? It's like, I don't need anyone to tell me that I'm on Suboxone. I know it. I wake up every morning and take it, right? And I know what will happen if I don't take it. You know, it makes me so sad to see people like attacking other people who are trying to find their way to recovery, right? Because that's a step in the right direction, right? Going to the Suboxone doctor is a step in the right direction, and maybe this guy, maybe they'll help him and start him in therapy. You understand? Because think about it, you guys. I know when I was locked up, they didn't teach me shit about shit in jail, okay? When I came out of there, I was worse off than I went in. When I got out of prison, y'all, I knew how to commit more crimes than I knew how to when I went in. It just sharpened my criminal, mind up. I learned, God, my hair is driving me crazy. I learned how to just be more of a better criminal, right? And so this kid's coming out of prison. Hey, Manic, what's up? And he has no foundation. He has no recovery. He does not know how to stay sober. And that's what he was talking about in that video. He was like, yeah, my friends might come over and they might take me to somebody's house and this person might have dope. And then the next thing you know, I'm shooting dope. Right? And that's how it happens, y'all. It happens just like that. And he might have every intention of staying sober, right? He might want to stay sober more than anything, right? But when he comes out of prison, he doesn't have the tools. He doesn't stay sober. He doesn't know how to cope. That's why he's in prison. Because obviously he didn't know how to live life, right? And he probably made a bad decision. Did something he wasn't supposed to do to cope with something else. That's always how it is, you guys. I mean, a lot of the times it's just like, it makes me sad. Okay, here's another guy named Mike. He says, I was a heroin addict for 13 years. I've been on Suboxone for 3 years, July 23rd. And I haven't touched heroin since. It not only saved my life, but it gave me a new one. Don't let anyone tell you how to do your recovery. If you really want it and you're doing work, it helps, but there's more work you have to do. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Hey, hey girl. Actually, it is an opiate. Yes, it is a medically assisted treatment is what it is. And it is for people who are addicted to heroin or other opiates. So I just saw that Mike, and that's the thing. Like, I totally agree with this Mike guy, what he just said. It's like, that's what you have to do, you guys. It doesn't matter what other people think about what you're doing for your recovery. Okay? It doesn't matter. If you're working your hardest and you're trying to be a better person and you're taking medically assisted treatment as it's prescribed and you're going to your doctor and you're doing what you got to do, then that is on you. Don't let anyone else judge you, because that's what people are going to do all day long. I cannot tell you how long I have been dealing with people that they just don't know anything about what they're talking about, and they judge. I also have a lot of people who judge. Oh yeah, I'm tapering actually, just a cowgirl. Thanks for asking. Actually, I'm tapering as we speak. I'm down from 12 kilograms to 8. And you know what? You come back around here in Christmas time and you'll see me without it. Okay, Misty. That's the thing, you guys. Like, any person can taper when they're ready. It's on that person. It took me some years to learn new coping skills. It took me 13 years of hardcore drug addiction, sticking a needle in my arm every day. Okay? So I'm not going to recover overnight. So in 3 years, I've learned how to deal with my life. I've learned how to stay sober. I've learned how to, have a schedule, go to meetings, do the right thing, stop committing crimes and all that shit I was doing, And so now that's what I'm doing. I'm tapering now because I have a strong foundation in recovery. You know what I mean? It takes a lot of work, It's not something that just happens overnight. And so that's what medically assisted treatment did for me. It allowed me to learn how to do life, right? Hey, Jason, it helped me learn how to do life, you guys. Okay? Because I didn't know how to live life without dope. I was shooting dope for 13 years. Okay? I didn't know how to live life without getting high. And so in 3.5 years, I have been practicing every day, not going out and shooting dope. And that's exactly what it is. It's practicing. Because I spent so many years practicing getting high, now I have to practice staying sober. And it's hard, you guys. No, it's not if you taper with your doctor. As long as you taper with your doctor, you'll be fine. Like, I have a lot of friends who have tapered off low and slow with their doctor, and they're fine. Now, it's hard when you jump off cold turkey, and nobody should. That's the thing, you guys. Like, if you're jumping off something cold turkey, and then you want to complain about it being hard to get off of, then that's your dumbass fault. Okay? Don't jump off cold turkey. Taper yourself down. Any doctor and any person is going to tell you, you've got to taper, right? I mean, even if, okay, that's why when you get into a clinic, you go to the doctor and they, you talk with them and you have like meetings with them and stuff like that. Like, a lot of people, when they're on heroin and they're just out there in the streets, they don't know when they're going to be able to get their next hit or dose or shot of heroin, right? But whenever you can get somebody on, medically assisted treatment and you can have them stabilized, then you can taper that person slowly down. And that's what we're doing, what me and my doctor are doing. And I will be fine. You guys, honestly, I'm going to be straight up with y'all. I jumped off of methadone cold fucking turkey and I did just fine. You know what I believe? I believe a lot of people are babies, are pussies, straight up. I have cold turkey off methadone before. I've cold turkey off of Xanax and roxycodone. I'm talking years of shooting that shit in my veins. And I locked myself in the bedroom upstairs and shit everywhere. But I made it and I was just fine. Do you understand what I'm saying? Some people, it's like they become so soft. I was in constant withdrawal when I was in my addiction. Constant withdrawal. Because I wasn't rich. So I would get high for like a week and then I would run out of drugs. And I would fucking be in withdrawal. And it sucked. I was always sick. I was always shitting and puking and all kinds of stuff. It's like people are pussies. That's just straight up what it is. I've shot a baby out of me. Because when I was in my active addiction, I couldn't get enough drugs. So I was always in withdrawal. When I was in active addiction, I had like this copious amounts of methadone, right? Because we were obtaining a prescription illegally, right? And so I was eating them all the time for like a year. I had just like wads of methadone pills, okay? And so then I just ran out. And so I had to go cold turkey. I had nothing else. And so I was sick as fuck in my bedroom upstairs. And that's what happens, you guys. Like, that happens all the time when you're in active addiction. But it's like when we get a little bit of like clean time and we like have our houses and we have a bed upstairs, it's like we don't want to be uncomfortable. It's like if you're going to come off of medically assisted treatment and you taper, it's going to be uncomfortable. It's not going to be fun. I mean, nobody wants to go through withdrawal. But sometimes, like, that's just what I got to do, you know? And so when I get down to a lower point on Suboxone, y'all will see, I will jump, and y'all will watch me. I mean, I'm going to videotape every freaking part of it. Because I just truly believe that people make it so much harder than what it really is. I mean, I'm serious, you guys. I used to always be sick in my bedroom. Always. Me and Neil it was horrible. Right? But it wasn't anything that I couldn't handle. Like, I've been through it so many times. So the reason I choose not to go cold turkey now is because I'm trying to maintain recovery. And so I'm tapering down slowly and working with a physician because I don't want to put myself, if I can go through this the smart way and experience as little withdrawal as possible, that's what I'm going to do, because I have a job now, I have a son now, I have a house that I have to pay for. Like, I'm not just trying to be sick living off my parents anymore because I'm in active addiction. And that's what it was like back then. I just sat upstairs high and then ran out of drugs and was sick and I had to live off of other people. It's like, now I have a life, you know? So anyway, I don't mean to go on a tangent, but it's like, withdrawal sucks, okay? It's not going to be fun, but you can do it. You can do it. Anybody can do it. If you're coming off of benzos, make sure you get a doctor or go to the hospital, because you can die coming off of benzos, okay? But like, I'm going to be okay, and I'm going to show you guys. Y'all are going to see, and we're going to do it together here. But I just wanted to come on here and talk about that video that I saw on After Prison Show, because I felt so bad for that guy. Like, hey man, if you got to get on medically assisted treatment, then go do what you got to do. I would rather someone be on Suboxone for the rest of their life, you guys, than die. So I hope you guys have a great day, and I love y'all, and I love chatting with you guys, but I just had to come on real fast and rant about that, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow night when we do our AA meeting, our not AA meeting, but our AA reading. So tomorrow night, Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, we do the Alcoholics Anonymous Big Book reading, and we are on, I think we're on chapter 4 now. So that is We Agnostics. So if you have a hard time, like, you know, relating to God or having like a higher power called God, come tomorrow night at 7 p.m. because we're going to be talking about agnostics.